Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you 5 steps to master online shopping. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe down below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and let's get on into the tips. This video is inspired because I just did a video with Alexandra Gator. She is a decor YouTuber here on YouTube. And we just did a video recently. She asked me to help her put her summer capsule wardrobe together. Capsule in quotations, we are using that word loosely because it wasn't so much a capsule as if she's going to only live by those pieces and never wear anything else. It's kind of just like building out her wardrobe and figuring out the holes that she needed to fill and then purchasing those things, or finding a couple of things that she kind of wanted to not experiment with, but like find a few new trendy fun pieces into her wardrobe. So let's get started on the tips that I shared with her that I'm going to share with you. Step 1 is to go through your wardrobe. So I like to offer some tips within this tip. You can pull everything out, see where you think you're missing a couple of key pieces. Maybe you don't have a lot of blouses, which is something that Alex wanted. Maybe you only have one summer dress and you want to get a couple more. Finding those holes is what's going to help you online shop in a practical kind of way. Maybe write down a list of what your summer wardrobe looks like to you. You know, write down per item. Maybe you want 5 blouses that you're going to go through, or you're like missing, you need like maybe 5 more. Maybe you want a blazer, maybe you want a skirt, etc., etc. So write like your wish list kind of down and then write what you're missing. Also, a tip is to maybe, if this works for you, if maybe you have a really big wardrobe. If you're a maximalist like me, another tip for you is to have a running list handy. I would say keep it in your phone or have like a paper, like a whiteboard in your closet. Say you have like a closet door. I don't use my closet for clothing, but if you've seen my room tour here. But if I had a closet door, I would put a whiteboard and have like, maybe you went through your wardrobe and you pulled out a bunch of stuff that had stains or holes. Maybe it was eaten by a moth, you never know. And you had to get rid of it and then you didn't remember that. These are like, it's like a grocery list, like I need milk, I need a new white t-shirt. Having a list like that is really helpful for you to figure out what you're missing in your wardrobe and how to fill those spaces back up, whether or not you need them. So if you don't need another white shirt, don't write it on the list. I always say your wardrobe should be about 70% basics and 30% fun. 70% of those basics you're wearing all of the time. You should always have, you know, a pair of denim, dress if you wear dresses, maybe one skirt, a pair of denim shorts for summer, a couple of good t-shirts, tank tops, camis, things like that. So all of the basics that you need to add on the fun pieces to. Jeans, you want to have a couple of good blouses. Same with denim shorts, you want to have a couple of fun blouses to wear and mix and match here and there. So that's kind of the basis of what your wardrobe should look like. If you're not sure how to shop or not sure how to like maintain your wardrobe, I would run by that 70-30 rule. As well as 70-30 should be 70 is needs, 30% is wants, in sort of like a shopping and wardrobe mentality. You should always be 70% looking at things that you need versus things that you just want. A lot of the times we buy things that we want and they, you know, tend to be worn for one season or throwaway item, like you liked it for a second but then you wore it a couple times and you were like, maybe that wasn't it. Try and keep your wants to a minimum because they don't always work out. They're usually a trend or like a one-off piece, or in the case of not a negative but a want, it's something that you're saving for. So, you know, wants can be like that investment section. Wants can also be something positive, like something that you're saving for. For me, like a want section for my wardrobe is a Chanel purse, so I'm saving my pennies, honey, to finally purchase that. So that's kind of my example. 70% should be things that you need all the time, all the things that you wear, your basics. 70% needs, basics, fun, want. Makes sense, right? Tip 2 is to build your Pinterest board Pinterest should honestly be sponsoring my life at this point. I use it for everything. I tell everyone to use it for everything. I use it for shopping my house. I use it for shopping clothing, inspiration, getting dressed, making YouTube videos, like literally everything that I can make an inspiration board for, I am on Pinterest. So for Pinterest, what I like to do for myself as well as with a client like Alex, you can call it whatever you want. You know, we called it like Alex's shopping board or whatever. You're going to add another section to it. So it has this really cool feature that you can add a second section or a third section or fourth section, whatever. I like to do a shopping links section as well as an inspiration section. So when I work with someone, I like to say put, you know, tag all of the photos of someone that you would like to emulate their style. So for Alex, she really liked Emily Henderson, Jillian, why can I never remember her name? Jillian Harris, I believe that's her name. Natalie Borden. So that board is for you or for your client or whatever. That's for them to put a bunch of pictures of styles that they like, outfits that they like on that person, things that they would like to see themselves wearing or kind of like relates to their style. So definitely always have an inspiration board running. I always have a spring and summer and fall and winter board running because I like to mix those seasons together for some reason. And I just like continue to put pictures in there, and when I'm feeling a little bit stumped for style inspo, I'll just browse through there and something will enlighten my senses and I will be inspired by something and be able to pick out an outfit. Sometimes I get stumped, and I really think that inspiration boards are. I just think that inspiration boards are really important to have. They will always spark some sort of interest and little fire for getting dressed. So now that you have your list of things that you were missing in your wardrobe, say you were looking for t-shirts, you were looking for blouses, you are looking for a summer dress, you're going to be able to go onto the website of the retailer that you want to purchase from, and you are only going to that section. You're not going anywhere else. So if you don't need denim shorts, if you don't need pants, don't even go there. Don't bother. Don't look at it. Don't get curious. If you are trying to stay to a budget, stick to the section that you need and don't go anywhere else. That is my tip on how to master online shopping and take care of your wallet. This will help you not overbuy. This will help you not buy things that you don't need. Again, if you don't need it and it's a want, think about it. If you have this space in your budget afterwards, then go look at those sections. But if you're sticking to a budget and trying to figure out your wardrobe, just stick to the sections that you need to purchase from. The best part about Pinterest is that you can add a browser extension and you are able to go shopping on whatever website you want and then hover over the image and click the pin button and you'll be able to pin that to your board. God, I love Pinterest. It is so easy and it's the best. It's basically like having a visual shopping list. That way, when you're ready to purchase and you go back to your Pinterest board, you can just click on the image and go right to the website and pop that item into your shopping bag. It is literally genius. Tip 4 is to build an outfit collage of sorts. So once you have pinned all the things that you're liking, you're interested in purchasing, you filled the holes in your wardrobe, I want you to open a PowerPoint or a Photoshop, whatever sort of program that you have. PowerPoint is so key. I call it the poor man's Photoshop. I use it all of the time for thumbnails, for picture editing. With Alex in particular, I think I still have the board and I can kind of show you here, so I'll do a little split screen. What we did was I wanted to break down a couple of items for her. So she was interested in styling some blouses. There was a gingham blazer that she was really interested in that I pinned for her that I thought would be kind of out of the box, but still like in her comfort zone. What else did we do? I think a couple of skirts that she had pinned. So, sorry, I'm losing my voice. So I like to break down each slide with its own item. I had the blazer as like the center focus and then a bunch of items that were in the Pinterest board all around it with a couple of styling notes on the side so that the client, or Alex in this case, was able to go through those styling points and see how I was putting items together versus like the way that she wouldn't have thought of some things. So for example, that gingham blazer, there was also a black and white polka dot t-shirt that I thought would go great as like a print mix with a pair of denim shorts and a little slide for summer. I think that that is a really cute outfit, and she said that she honestly would have never thought of that. So I really think that it's key to kind of visually see things come together. You can kind of pair them a little bit better than all spread out on Pinterest. It's kind of like having a paper doll. You could also import a picture of yourself, maybe just your face if you're looking at skin tone for certain colors. All of these little tips and tricks will help you put outfits together before you purchase, which will help you purchase the right items so you're not overspending and having to deal with returns and exchanges and yada yada yada. Especially if something's final sale, you don't be wasting money, especially right now. Tip number 5 is to purchase. We are ready to go. My one tip for purchasing is to not go out of your comfort zone. By this I mean, don't go and purchase too many items in an oversized style if you don't know how to do that. I would suggest sticking to things that you know fit, especially if you're someone who likes a certain brand of denim. I personally can really only buy Levi's wedgies or the Denim Forum jeans from Aritzia. Those are the jeans that fit me, so I'm not going to go online and try and purchase like something from Frame or Citizens of Humanity or a totally different denim brand. It's just not something that I'm going to do, because I know most likely it's not going to fit properly. I just know my body. I know it's not worth the time. Unless you can't not purchase it online, that kind of is a bummer. And in that case, I would just say buy 2 of the same item in different sizes and try and figure it out that way. Of course, that's a very easy and obvious tip, but if you're really trying not to do the whole return thing, then my tip is to just not go out of your comfort zone on size. Bonus tip in the end here is to add a browser extension such as Honey or Shoptagr. Honestly, this video should freaking be sponsored by them, by one of them, because I use them all of the time. Honey has saved my butt in a clutch moment so many times. I like deep dive search for sales and like good promo codes, but you can't always find them, and Honey honestly kills it. Shoptagr too, but I just started using that one. I am like loyal to my Honey, but I really think that that's such a clutch move. Whoever thought of this idea is a genius. They're sitting on a pile of money. So smart. Shoptagr is really cool because unlike Honey, I don't think Honey does this. Shoptagr will kind of like create its own Pinterest kind of style board of items that you want to purchase, and then they'll notify you when it's on sale. So you'll know before anyone else if, you know, not everyone's using Shoptagr, because I really haven't heard much about it. But I think that's really cool that it will notify you as soon as it goes on sale, and that way you can scoop up the item, especially if you know it's something that's going to go on sale, like a camera or, you know, a pair of shoes. When they're out of season, they're going to go on sale most likely. So those are really, really key bonus tips to have in your back pocket. I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya. Alright, I hope those tips were helpful for you. That's how I've been online shopping for years. That is exactly my process every single time. Pinterest is like my safe space. I go there and I need a like therapeutic moment. I just love it. It is the best. Let me know in the comments below if you have any more tips for any of us out there. It's always nice to hear more tips and tricks. Of course, I am all ears. I would love to know what you do to master online shopping. Don't forget to subscribe down below, of course. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss another upload. And follow me on Instagram if you like, at Layla_Lane, to see all of the things that I'm wearing after online shopping in real time. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!